Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my interview featuring the 8 people who ended up becoming the main characters of the Rich and Poor 1,000 player civilization experiments. Let's go. Welcome everyone. Welcome. All right. Audience in game here. Cheer again as if this is the first time I did this. Yes, very well. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being here. What? Okay, we have someone in a cage being cooked. It's 2E2. Very well. Thank you, all of our characters as well for being here. But we're going to bring out our 8 main guests of the evening. I'll be conversing with them, and they'll be giving their thoughts about the event, the video, and everything that has happened since. Up first, the leader of one of Island 1's biggest nations, the Nation of Peace, Elysium. Folks, please welcome on stage, Benji Button. Come on up, Benji. Woo! Welcome. Benji, the people love you.
Oh, that's not something I'm used to.
Up next, on the other side of the table, and the very first person from Island 2 we are introducing, is the leader of the Cass Coalition. Ladies and gentlemen, call me Cass. Yes, there she is.
Hello, everybody. I am so well. Thank you for having me here.
Very well. It sounds like you're on a microphone as if you're driving right now. Is that correct?
Oh, that is sad to hear. No, but I'm not at my PC. I'm working off a laptop with a trackpad right now. So,
perfect. All right.
We do what we can while out of state.
Of course. Very well. Our next guest on stage. Oh, this is going to be a very interesting one. Ladies and gentlemen, the protector of the volcano, the Queen of Infernus, Queen Sinica. Yeah, Sinica. Welcome. Please take your spot over there next to Benji. Very well. Sinica, you can just be unmuted anytime. Oh, she got kicked from the stage. That's why. Okay. All right. Well, while somebody invites Sinica back on stage, please welcome our next guest, the last remaining leader of the Commonwealth. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage, Sitzkrieg. You don't get a... No, come back, please. I apologize. I couldn't find a good song for Commonwealth, and I felt that explosions were just a good summary of the entire Commonwealth.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, Sinica, thank you for joining us. Thank you very much. Listen, I don't know if this is good news for you, but this next person I'm about to introduce,
Oh, God.
please welcome on stage another resident of the volcano. And this guy is he's a bit of a fan favorite. Lingolini. Oh, he has a...
Hello!
Oh, my... Of course. Where did you even come out? What is the...
I came out of a pipe.
Of course. Very well. All right. Thank you, Mr. Lingolini. Thank you very much for joining us today. It's nice that you're sitting right across, literally half a block away from Queen Sinica of Infernus. This is going to be a lot of fun. Sinica is already... Oh, very well. And up next, oh God, this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage, Fluxion. Yeah. Golden Dripstone, of course he is, of freaking course.
Hello.
All right, now we get to our final 2. Folks, the last person I'm introducing today from Island 1 is the leader of Island 1's biggest nation. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage, Emperor Spood. Welcome.
Could you hear me?
Oh, yes. Hello, Spood. Welcome.
Hello. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Mr. Ish?
Oh, so good. This entire table, you're the only leader on Island 1 who survived. Isn't that ridiculous? I still find that just crazy. Sorry, spoilers for those who haven't watched the video. But,
Hey, listen, I had some really good gods, and I know you loved all of them, didn't you?
Yeah, precisely, yes. Thank you, Spood. And of course, our final guest on stage. This individual was from Island 2. He didn't have a nation. He was on his own. But he ended up being dragged into the center of world politics. Ladies and gentlemen, our final guest on stage. Please welcome Saparata! Where's he coming from? Oh, crap. Okay, that works too. Yeah! Welcome, Saps. Welcome.
Hello-ish.
Hello, Saps. Hello.
Chat message failure.
Yeah, we just had the entire server get kicked and rejoined there, but I think we're back. Welcome, Saps. And
That's called aura.
yes, I suppose it is. Well done, sir. How do you feel literally holding hands right now? I'm going to turn off
I
my...
don't want to talk about it.
All right. I believe there has been a recent trend in fan arts called the Fluxerata category. Is that correct?
Don't acknowledge it.
Okay. All right. Very well. Very well. We'll move on then. So we're just going to be having a conversation with all age, see how they're feeling. I guess first of all, literally anyone, please jump in. 5 days after the video is out, how are you guys feeling? Just in general, how are you doing? Let's actually start with Spood. Spood, you want to give us a few starting words?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the amount of people in the comments that start off by insulting me, saying, I hope he died by day one. He was a tyrant. And then by the end, it's nice. But it's always insulting for the first half. And I mean, it kind of hurts my feelings, I'll be honest.
How do you feel about being portrayed as the unstable leader at first in the video?
Okay. I just want to say, that's all false information. Obviously, I am an incredibly stable person.
Sure you are.
Last time is what it was because of me.
Yeah. You honestly could have gone either way in the event. I think you were telling me a few days ago that you literally had a draft written up called Operation Spood, in which you took over each Island 1 nation one by one. Is that true?
Yeah, and I recently spoke to somebody who was the largest variable in that, and they said they would have gone along with it. So I'm kind of rethinking what I should have done.
Yeah. Oh, of course, we have Seneca and Lingulini together. How are you two feeling specifically?
We're getting shipped.
No!
Like, people are obsessed with the enemies to lovers thing, which I don't know why, but sure, I guess.
Oh God, no.
Listen, she's the Bowser to my Mario.
Oh, God,
I still
no.
need my Princess Peach.
No.
Please, Princess Peach, dude.
Please, let's not. Guys, we already have these two being shipped. We cannot. No, guys, stop that. Stop.
Can I be your
Listen, I have a
Princess Peach?
2-year-old long grudge here. It's okay.
Benji, did you enjoy jumping off a ledge? You are the new Saps.
Yeah, well, I've been compared to Saps, like the newest edition, version 2.0. They say that I am not original and I'm boring, just like my nation. So that's all I hear in there right now. So.
Anyway, now we get to the other half of the table. Saps, you are you've become quite a legend, and you are probably the only, you're the only person at this table who was in a previous video and had had a major role in a previous video. Going into the event, how much of the plot that happened did you expect to happen? Did you expect to get involved in all of this stuff?
Not one bit. At all.
Nothing? Not at all? Really?
No, the whole point was so there's this rule-ish. I don't know if you know about it. It's called the repeat rule that I was totally on.
I want to clarify to the audience. In my events, we had coming into this event, we had implemented a rule called the repeat rule, which is if you were like a major character or leader in a previous video, you weren't allowed to actively try to become a major character or leader in the next video. Saps was on that list, but obviously, if he just makes a house by himself, and then this guy over here next to him uses it to kill like 5 leaders, 6 leaders, plus Jofiel, like, I don't think there's much he could have done. And of course, next to Saps, we have his arch nemesis, Flux. Why'd you go back to the Coliseum to duel him?
Well, okay, so look at it from my perspective, okay? I had just escaped death, 3 or 4 times by now? It was the end of the event.
Probably more,
you know?
yes.
Pretty much all of my guys were dead, except for Thomas. Love Thomas.
Yes.
Shout out to him. I had really 2 options. I could have gone and hid for the entire rest of the event, which is boring. Or I could have had, the most aura, the greatest scene in the video.
Yeah.
So the choice was obvious.
So well done, you two. And now we got our other our 2 nation leaders from Island 2, some of the most popular nations in Island 2. Sitzkrieg, how does it feel? Sure, we'll go with it though. How does it feel to be the final? You have your 4 other leaders, Commonwealth leaders, watching you, yet you are the last remaining one. How do you feel?
I don't know what to feel. Jeez, I think I feel a lack of feeling. An absence of feeling.
Of course. Yes. And up last, we got Call Me Cass. When one of your citizens brought that when Theron brought that footage of Flux digging for sand, was that a bit of a holy crap moment for you?
Oh, absolutely. I think you did a pretty good job summarizing it in the video, because like he presented that video to us, and oh my gosh, actually it was so funny because it was me and my entire council in a call, right? We were discussing it, right? And then my council member Theron goes, "Wait, guys, I think I voted past there earlier," and he pulls it up, and we're like, "Oh my god, it's Flux!" But then we discussed like a ton of other evidence for like ever after that, which I think you did a good job like summarizing the impact of it all.
Flux, come on, you got to be more careful next time. You gotta beef up your security.
All right. Next, okay. If you try and run a conspiracy, we'll see how you do. All right. It's not so easy.
Yeah, I can imagine. When you finally invaded Luminara, that trap, Flux's trap on day 10, absolutely ridiculous, and I imagine you did not see that coming whatsoever.
No, it was sincerely supposed to be a very clean mission. Go in, kill Flux, and leave. It was like the most embarrassing moment of my life.
I know. Yeah, I could only imagine. You were this close to finally slaughtering the beast, but he lives. He's like a freaking rat. He keeps getting away no matter what situation he's in. And the only time the only time he dies is when he goes.
Described as a cockroach, actually, which I think is rather apt.
Yes, that might be more accurate indeed. Yeah, Mr. Lingolini. Let me ask you: is that or is that not your real voice?
Well, it depends on what you mean by real voice.
I don't think that you naturally speak like Mario. If I don't mean to offend you, but
do it.
People don't want the immersion to be broken.
Well,
if I do it, there's no going back.
Please don't do it. I can't take it. Please.
Well, it's up to you. And
I'll do it later.
Later.
I promise. I'll do it later.
Now, moving on. I guess just like in general, I guess the main conflict of the video, really, on Island 2 especially, was the whole Saps versus Flux arc. And I just want to like quickly ask each one of you, like, did you think Saps was guilty? And like, at what point did you figure it out that he wasn't, if you did at all?
I'm gonna be honest. The moment that we had a war console meeting, me and my second leader, we walked up to that console meeting and we were like, okay, what's going on here? And then Saps started talking about war and we were like, huh?
Yeah, Spood, you became...
We were too busy with Linguini, or at least I was.
Yeah, you were more doing Island 1 politics. Spood, though, you brought him in, and you basically, I don't know, saved his life? Would that be apt? Like, completely turn things around?
I mean, well, my sort of plan with West Helm was I was going to ignore global politics, and I was just going to deal with... Because the thing is, when you have over like 150, 170 people all starving and then flipping bread lines, it takes up a lot of your time.
I can imagine.
And that's why the first time I was like, no to Saps as well. But then like, and then once people stopped starving, and after my head of military started to actually wanted to use the military, between my like everlasting grudge with the Commonwealth and then Saps coming to me, I thought, you know, I'll help Saps out, and it gives me an excuse to annoy the Commonwealth.
Back to the Saps thing, like, I never really interacted with Cass at all until way later in the day. With the Saps stuff, we didn't really care if he was guilty or not. We were just going to give him a guilty verdict either way. Like, even without the whole corruption thing, I was literally, you can see it in the video. Like, I have my replay mod footage. I was literally crouching next to Time Bomb, right next to him, just saying, end the damn trial, dude. This is going on too long. Just kill him. It's guilty.
Saps was screwed regardless. It was over for him. It was so over.
And then Luminara took, which was funny, is Luminara took over security for that trial. So none of the Commonwealth was like doing security. And they're like, no, we don't trust you. We're going to do security. And then they just let Saps leave, which was just the funniest thing.
Gosh.
In hindsight.
Yeah. Well, Saps, you had to do a whole bunch of parkour there to escape. So,
oh yes,
yeah, you really clutched up. Well done. And then after you got in the boat after the trial, I think that chase went on for like friggin' 30 to 40 minutes or something. Like there was like 3 people following you.
There was an hour left in the session after I actually got out of the trial.
Oh my god.
And then I think I voted with like 3 or 4 people behind me for like 40 minutes. Don't say
Seneca.
anything.
Seneca, I've seen a lot of people are saying that you had no rights to murder Linguini, but I want you to give your perspective, because I don't think it was necessarily as one-sided as maybe the video may have portrayed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is your fault.
So
2 years later, and you're still blaming me. That's crazy.
So Seneca,
yeah,
you were
the
there
funny
at the
thing is that-
volcano. You had equal claim to the volcano on day 1, right?
Yes. It's just that, like, okay, the reason why we were so angry at Linguini was because like, he ghosted us, and we were like, you know what, fine, it's fine. He probably just doesn't want to be a part of Infernus, which is, that's okay. We'll let them do their thing. And then he pulls up to the meeting and was like, yeah, Infernus, you're hoarding.
Oh no,
Yeah, I might have wanted some gold.
Is that why you did it?
Maybe.
But yeah, no, I just thought we were friends, and then he like threw us under the bus, and I was like, oh, like this is crazy.
Yes.
And yeah,
And then you
that's pretty much it.
I said it was for the good of Island 1, but really, I just wanted to keep the netherite,
all right, so well, good. I'm glad we could clarify a few things on Island 1. Going back to you guys, though, I'm actually curious, and maybe this is more of a general question. Like, what do you guys all think, like, if you had to pick one biggest mistake that you made during the event that you would have done differently if you had another chance, what would you have done? I'll start with Saps on this one.
I would have killed Flux. I would have killed Flux. I would have gone in there, I would have killed him. I would have been hated by everyone in Luminara. I would have absolutely slaughtered him. I wish we killed him.
Yes.
I wish we followed through.
Very well. So Cass would have murdered Flux during that raid.
Decision.
Yeah.
Saps, let me go back to you. What do you think was your biggest... I think I might know what your biggest mistake was, but...
Yeah, I think my biggest mistake was being friends with this asshole before the event.
Flux, meanwhile, what do you think you would have done differently?
Oh, there's so many. There's so many. There's a lot, but I think the number one mistake I would have liked to amend it was there was a little bit of miscommunication with some of my guys early on into the event. So
could you name like the one big one?
Yeah. Okay. So the big thing that a lot of people don't know about is that we weren't actually intending to kill Jofiel. The original idea was for Seraphim to take over from Jofiel because, of course, Seraphim was second in command of Tricolor.
Right.
We wanted control of Tricolor. That seems like
course.
a pretty good thing to have.
Yes.
Sometimes things don't go your way, so we had to make do.
Understood. Now, Sitzkrieg, I think we can probably just skip you. I think just everything would be your...
Wow, I see how it is.
Oh, moving on, biggest mistakes. Spood, what would you have done differently?
Oh my god, Project Spood, man. Come on now. No.
Go ahead, summarize that again.
I can hardly remember it, but I think the first thing was basically befriending the Covenant.
Yes.
Yeah. My favorite part of the whole thing was Elysium because it was the least complex. It was just go over there and kill a few of them and just hopefully they bend over. And like that one was my favorite just because it was so simple.
Linguini, what would you have done differently?
Okay, well, this part, I don't think it would have been something I would have done differently. It would have been something my teammates could have done differently.
And that is?
When I escaped to Island 2, nobody knew where I was. But the Covenant, the hit squad that was sent after me, one of them just messaged my teammates, "Hey, I'm a new and I joined late. Can you tell me your coordinates?" And guess what? In a state of emergency, when we're escaping an island, he says, "Sure, here's our coordinates. Come on over." And then we get killed. Yeah, it's bullshit.
Well, Seneca, I guess this might be directly related. What would you have done differently?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. It's so hard to think about what I could have done differently. Most of that event was literally cleaning up what this guy next to me did. The Raven and the Phoenix, yes, Nevermore and in Furnace, we're actually like super close. Like there was this whole thing where we were supposed to like be buddies or whatever and have an alliance.
The supposed cult of Nevermore was very close with Infernus. That is good lore. That is good lore to know.
Exactly. You know, the two cults of Island 1. Like I feel like that would have made for some really good lore if that happened.
Exactly. Yeah.
I didn't know anything about that.
And Benji, real quick, what would you have done differently?
Probably almost everything.
Very well. All right, moving on. Which player in the events did you like the most, and which player did you have the most beef with? Let's start with Benji again. We'll go down the line.
I think the best relationship I had with the server was with Seneca, just from Furnace. And the one I had the most beef with was probably someone from our nation that was constantly jumping in front of the mic and trying to get the attention and spotlight. I'm not gonna name names, but it's just it was just there.
Let's not name names. Up next, Seneca, who did you like the most, and who do you have the most beef with? I think we probably.
Oh man, okay. I feel like it's definitely obvious who we had the most beef with, considering he did not make it out alive.
Yes.
However. Second to that was actually a Spood. We hated West Helm. Like, Council had so many plans to, like, try and attack West Helm. I'm like, that's a bad idea. We're gonna die, guys. Like, we can't be doing this. But then the moment I watched the video, I'm like, man, why did you have to make Spood such a likable character? Like, god dang it. Like, it totally turned my opinion around. I'm like, oh, dang it. I like Spood now. Like, what?
Awesome, yeah. And that's literally the opinion
propaganda.
of... Yeah, perhaps. That's the opinion of so many comments, as Spood mentioned. Like, this guy, I hate him at first, but then, you know, he protected Saps, and he did a few good things, and he, I guess, invaded the volcano, which people were rooting for. So, all right, Lingolini, favorites and most beef. Go ahead.
Okie dokie. So I have two favorites. The video has to be my main Spood. He's a funny guy. But during the event, I have to shout out to my boy Syrian Pixels in the audience. Oh, the pirate guy.
Yes.
He's from Island 2.
Yes.
We were talking a lot because we're both criminals.
Yeah. And yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Spood.
My beef.
Beef. Well, I think we already know that, but go ahead. Who do you have beef with? Yes, very well. And up next.
I don't need to say it.
They're just looking at each other. No, don't create more fan art. All right, Spood. Most favorites.
Hello.
Least favorite.
Okay, well, I gotta say I got two favorites because I'm greedy. It's my two bodyguards, John Top and Sheep.
Of course.
Purely just because every single time I'd be speaking to someone, I'll be honest, it was even the first like 3 conversations I had with Saps before he started joining the Discord calls. I would just stop listening to their conversations and just complain about them to my two bodyguards on Discord call. It was the best thing ever. Oh my god, it made meetings enjoyable.
All right, and most beef.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Let's Sitzkrieg, why don't you tell us your favorite and who you have most beef with?
Favorite? Oh, okay. Let's see. Who will generate the best fan art?
Oh God.
You should do a Mario.
I'm torn between Seneca and then Night Arcturus, because Night Arcturus is OG Mikados member that joined West Helm.
Spood's not moving.
Seneca, who let us stay at our castle and
the crows.
Good fight.
I see.
Wait, what happened? Sorry, I was.
No, that's not important. It's not important. It's all right.
It's not important, bro. Now, as for people I have beef with, all right, let me get out the book of grudges here. Let me just start reading off of
this guy has a whole book of grudges.
Yeah, I got the book of grudges, man. You know,
of course he does.
Me, you know,
organized.
Got the book of grudges.
Of course.
He's organized now, but not in the event.
All of our all the Commonwealth now. Every single Commonwealth Coro lot. No.
They're all looking.
I'm just teasing.
Very well. Saps, who did you like most? Who did you have the most beef with?
In the event, I gotta give it to my goat Turn Tap. He took me in Island 1. It was awesome.
He was the original man who took you in on Island 1.
Man. I was safe for at least 30 minutes with them. It was pretty
New
cool.
record.
Perhaps
New
that's all it
record.
took, yeah. Beef? Okay.
Do I even have to say?
No, you don't have to say anything. Flux, your favorite person and least favorite.
Oh, for favorite, that's easy. I gotta give it to Seneca. I mean,
yes.
Big thanks for letting me stay at Infernus. But also, I really like how they really stuck to their their little role play and their morals throughout the thing. I think they did a great job of playing their character.
Yeah, I wanted to mention as well, like, yeah, I never call it Infernus a cult, but like the way you guys acted, especially later in the event, was very cult-like and probably made for the single best cult in any of my videos. Like, incredible. It was just burning Linguini's head in the volcano.
We actually had a thing where it was like the most noble way to die is to like fire. So I feel like it's pretty culty, I'll be honest.
Oh, okay.
You water my head.
Yeah, it was unironically, it was still a way of paying respects to you because you were a friend at some point.
Oh.
But it was both anger and honor.
Well, that's a nice turn then. That's a very well.
Ish.
Yeah.
I want to change my answer.
Okay.
So, turn tap's very cool and all, but my absolute favorite
Oh, I know where this is
person
going.
that I interacted with in this event
was it a non-human?
A4 horse.
Yes!
Oh, yes! A horse. My absolute goat.
I don't think A4 horse is here. For those of you who watched my video, A4 horse didn't appear, but Saps, could you real quick explain who A4 horse is?
He is a horse. And on day 5, when I was running away from everyone on Island 2, I was hidden in the jungle, and this A4 horse character who only spoke with Minecraft horse sound effects
he just
found me.
You were hiding.
And believed that I was innocent.
You were hiding from the entire
awesome.
world, and then A4 horse just comes in,
and
randomly finds you.
It's in my POV video that you should totally watch or whatever.
Go check out Saps' video after the stream only, but A4 horse, what a legend. Very well, Cass, who's your favorites? Who you got the most beef with?
I wish I could name my entire nation for my favorite people. They like supported every decision I made. I couldn't have done anything without them. They were amazing, Kieran included. But probably outside of my people, Freshman, he was an amazing ally. We were like locked in on the same wavelength when
Freshman
talking
was
about what to do.
The leader of Aperion after Alkaline and Alk died. Yes. Very well done.
Yeah, Freshman knew what was up. As for beef, you did a really dangerous thing putting me in like reaching distance of Sitzkrieg here. This goober saying like, oh, I didn't know about them until later in the game. This guy and his like Commonwealth clown car posse were up in my DMs since like day 0, trying to get me to join the Commonwealth, like yapping to me, like, oh, we need you to guard this prisoner with like this like dude that the prisoner picked out. Like, are you nuts? Are you crazy? Like I had like biblical Commonwealth beef.
I didn't even know who Cass was until like day 8, which is really funny to me.
That is the
like,
biggest
I was the same.
I'm gonna pull up screenshots right now, but other than that, I had crazy one-sided beef with Legacy after the miscommunication, which was like so funny. Like I actually was gonna go execute him for like that miscommunication with raiding Luminara because we thought Luminar was in on the raid.
I see. Well, yeah. Legacy, sorry you can't defend. Oh, you got your parrot. Oh, I love that. As for Linguini, are you gonna reveal your real voice at this point?
You know what? Why not?
Ladies and gentlemen, the real Linguini.
Oh, this is gonna be so hard.
Let's do a Bowser voice.
Just do Luigi. We were practicing.
Luigi, mamma mia. Okay, I do a Luigi now.
Oh, goddamn.
Okay, no, I'm kidding here. This is my actual voice. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Linguini.
Go back.
Yes, finally.
Immersion is broken.
Finally.
I can be normal again. I can be normal.
It's been 2 years.
Oh, yes. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what YouTube's saying. Yo, W. And someone's going, no!
No! Bring it back, please!
Those true faces crazy.
Okay, quick final section before we move on to the game, and that'll end the stream. As you guys see behind you, there's red versus green. I got like 3 questions.
Luigi.
I got like 3 questions. What is this? Seneca stinks? Okay. So go ahead and maybe actually step behind your seats here. And I'm just going to ask 3 very broad questions, and you get on whatever side is more appropriate. So for example, for the first one, going into the event, did you expect to live, or did you expect to die?
Natural causes? No.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Benji.
Very interesting. We only have 2 people who had faith in themselves, Cass and Benji. And Cass, you actually did live. Benji, on the other hand, you know, I guess no, we know what happened there.
Gravity.
Gravity happened. All of you had no faith in yourselves. Why? What? What happened, guys?
No confidence.
Literally.
Oh man.
Literally.
So speaking off the cuff here, I think it started when I got about 60 people to mine sand for 2 hours. You know, I think that might have started it.
You thought there was going to be a revolution for that.
No, I just thought I was going to get a lot of hate because I forced so
Very
many
well.
other nations to mine sand instead of us.
Understood.
I don't know how many people know this, but I almost died of starvation on day 1. Like, I quit the game out of fear because I thought I was fully gonna die, and I had like 3 near-death experiences, and one of them was the one in the video where I'm like, "Night, I'm dying, please."
Yep. There was
Eaten by a polar bear, or did get eaten by a polar bear on day 1.
So I'm like one of the very first deaths in the actual event, technically, because the moment I loaded in like on a polar bear, like fully just like in the same block. I spawned in, it was so laggy, and the next thing I knew, I was out of the event, and I was like, well, I guess that's it then. And then I just got like let back in. So
yeah. There are some serious server issues on day 1, so we let in a lot lot of people back who died due to lag.
I was stuck under the tree for like 30 minutes.
Oh no, the link. I have to clarify. That was Lingulini. You just said that. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me fix it. I was stuck under the tree for 30 minutes.
Okay. And next question. In a future event, if you could, or if you had to redo this event, would you or would you not take a leadership position again in a nation? Except for you, Saps, I guess that doesn't matter. But if you would take a leadership position, go to green. If you wouldn't, go to red. Spood. Oh, okay, Spood has chosen.
I was thinking.
Okay, so this is literally just exactly what happened in the event. Okay, Saps is the only one who wouldn't, and the rest of you...
Never ever again, please no.
I don't know. I don't feel like I ever got the chance. But...
I see. Okay, so all of you, literally all of you, had leadership positions, and you would do it again.
Yep.
I would do it on a lesser extent. I wouldn't go as crazy like I did this time with the time dedication, but I'd
want to go even more crazy.
I wouldn't let myself get like... I wouldn't let myself fall into a position of leadership. I'd actually want to like do it out the gates.
I will clarify now, though all of you are on the repeat list, including Saps, and Saps is on the top of the list and never coming up.
Is that called the Saps clause? Is that like a real thing?
We might have to name it that. All of you were so prevalent in the videos. You are now on the repeat rule. You'll have to wait a little bit before you can lead again.
What if we have a puppet leader and a shadow council, like previous repeat rule?
Storming hell.
The clause.
All of us stand together in one group and then just get one puppet leader.
I would just troll every single one of you.
I honestly would just go along with whatever anyone wants. My arguing days are over.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Very well.
I would jump off a tall tower, personally.
In there,
I'm very passive, despite what the video shows. I'm actually so passive.
Yeah.
Harvest was the one who was very antagonistic. Let me be clear.
I would have been rage baiting more if I had more people to back me up.
You had a limited number. Yes. If you had another chance to play in the event, which island would you pick? Go to green if you would have chosen island 2. Go to red if you would have chosen island 1.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is literally just exactly how it was. Okay, nobody would have switched. That is so interesting. Wow, really?
Frankly, the terrain was better on Island 2.
Yeah.
Really? I like having it easy, so I can get
from
my
the perspective
evil
of the builder, the plateaus are really nice.
It was our home.
Wow.
You're talking to the people who it like really worked out for. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if the rest of Island 1 would agree with that.
I guess so.
I spent more time on Island 1 than I did on Island 2. I hated that place. I don't want to go back.
That is technically true. Yeah, you were almost a full Island 1 resident at that point. Holy crap! Yeah. Yes.
I
Go
just
ahead.
think building perspective, you have more creativity when there's limited. Ow!
Lady, stop it. Go ahead, Seneca. Finish what you were saying. This is just like the event again.
Building perspective. No, that's true. It's like 2 years later, you're still in it. That's crazy.
My bad.
But yeah, just more creativity on with less resources. Like having seen everyone's builds, like Westham was magnificent. I gotta give it to y'all. That was
it was gourmet.
It was genuinely so nice. And then obviously with the Ashen Bastion and the volcano.
Yes. Awesome. Okay.
Don't even talk about my build. It was disgusting.
The thing is, I spoke to so many people in West Helm about like which one would you have chosen, Island 1 or Island 2? Everyone unanimously said Island 1.
Wow.
I think it just brought everyone together, and there was just so much like culture in it.
Yeah,
and also, just living in such a bad place just meant we just went wild. Okay, Colosseum, fight! And it just, I don't think any of us would regret it. I was expecting this to be the turnout, and also I feel like if I went in Island 2, I would have been less relevant, and I wouldn't
Sure.
want that.
Yes, that you would not have liked that. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our interview, but now, to end today's live stream, we will finish off with a game between the 8 of you. You're all competing now, all right? I need all 8 of you to get in a line, sort of on the front of the stage. Just get in a line.
Squid Games.
This is not Squid Game. No. I am going to pull out my weapon. I have my netherite sword that kills you in one shot. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ish Says.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. And I guess whoever wins this will be the official winner of the entire event. Should we agree on that clause? I think
Oh yeah.
is the winner of the whole event, right? Okay. Here's the only rules, okay? Ish Says. If I say Ish Says, you follow the command afterward. If I don't say Ish Says, you don't. And if you do, you're eliminated. Ish says crouch. Ish says uncrouch. Crouch. Flux, get out here for your final words.
Already.
Get out here. Flux, I'm keeping you back. What are your final words?
I guess I don't get away this time.
No, you do not. Thank you very much for being here. Flux, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to 7. Ish says jump twice. Look up at the sky. Ish says look up in the air. Ish says that this sound effect now counts as an Ish Says. So, if you hear this, you must jump. That's an official command by Ish Says, just to clarify, okay? Yeah, okay, good. Yes, well done. That's the rule. Okay,
But you didn't
good.
say to jump.
Yeah, that's just the command. That's just the command.
The band just means.
This is why I've only done this once. This is why this video flopped, I think. Okay, here we go. Ish says jump once. Jump. Okay, look back at stage. Ish says look back at the stage. Ish says punch. Ish says look at me. Punch. Rest in peace, Benji Button.
No.
Bye. See you next time.
Benji, your
Bye-bye.
final words.
Alicia is the best.
Very well. Thank you for joining us. What the? How are you not dead? There we go. All right.
No, he's dead.
All right. Ish says. No, dude, you are not doing that. My bell is the only bell. Ish says, if you hear the word "the" in my command, don't follow it from now on.
It's a what?
That's not okay.
Messed up.
That's messed up. That's a bit messed
It's
up.
the whole point of this game.
Ish
You
says.
better be good at it.
Ish says do a 360. Ish says jump. Ish says jump in the air. Ah, very well done. Okay. Ish says jump. Jump twice. Ish says do a 360 jump. Ish says crouch. Ish says crouch. Seneca! Uncrouch just for a split second. I'm gonna have to count that because otherwise no one's losing.
Goodbye, Seneca. Goodbye.
Oh no!
Good run.
Seneca, final words.
It hurts my legs.
I still hate you.
Very
I
well.
hate you too.
Thank you, Seneca, for joining us. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, sorry, it's a screen. All right. Okay, here we go. Ish says stand normally. Ish says whenever you hear the bell from now on, you have to crouch.
Wait, I
Yeah.
Wait, crouch and jump?
No, sorry, just crouch, sorry.
but you said the word "the" in that.
Did I? Oh, no. That's fine, that's okay. we retconned that, I didn't mean that.
This isn't crouching.
All right, you know, let's reset that. Ish says stand normally. All right.
You said duh.
Oh, Ish says when Bell crouch. Is that good?
Yeah.
All right.
Do we also still jump?
No. God, I suck at this. Is okay. Ish says stand normally. Okay. Jump 3 times. Ish says jump. Ish says jump at the. Sorry. Ish says look at the sky. Ish says look at the ground. Ah!
Oh!
Finally, Lingolini! Lingolini, my good man. Mamma mia. Any final words?
Yeah, hey.
I meant to throw a snowball. I'm so sorry.
My final words is a little teaser. I always come back.
Oh God, dear Lord. Let's get him out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, How did you? No. All right, top 4. Here we go. Ish says, look at the ground. Ish says, look at me. Ish says, look at the sky. Jump.
I'm dead.
Yes.
Go.
Goodbye, Sitzkrieg. Any final words?
Well, it's going in the book.
Wait, no, I can't be in the book.
Yeah, you're going in the book.
Oh God!
Yeah.
All right, kill him, get him out.
Oh god, only Island 1 are left.
Here we go. Will
Ish
Saps
says command.
Will Saps pull off? Oh yeah, Ish says you can do whatever you want now. Just to clarify. Okay, very well. Here we go. Top 3. This could end very instantly here, any second. Okay. Jump. I thought I'd have it easy. Ish says jump. Ish says don't jump. Jump! Okay. Jump!
Bro, you gotta switch it up.
Okay. Crouch! Jump! Jump! God, I'm so hoping that actually works eventually. Okay. Ish says jump. Ish says crouch. Ish says look up in the air. Ish says look at the air. Up.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, come on now.
Dun dun dun.
Okay. Yeah.
You might be sort of a de facto winner based. I'll have to review the stream about that previous moment. But as for the official final game, Call Me Cass is eliminated. Any final words?
I've been in love with the building inspector this whole time. I loved him all along, pro gamer dude.
Oh my God, what a scandal. My God, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
final words.
Ladies and gentlemen, Call Me Cass.
Oh, no, never mind.
Oh.
And we're down to the top 2. Ladies and gentlemen, who are we rooting for here? Saps or Spood? Put it in the comments here. For the winner
Saps is gonna be main character again
of the whole event. God, Saps cannot win again. Dear Lord, he has too much plot armor already. Actually, so does Spood. This is sort of fate. All right, here we go.
This is scripted.
All right, you guys ready? Okay, Here we go. Jump. Ish says jump. Ish says do a 360. Ish says jump. I don't know what that was, but I guess I'll count it. Ish says jump. Okay, jump. Ish says look behind you. Ish says look at me. Ish says jump. Ish says punch. Ish says punch each other once. Ish says jump. Ish says crouch. Ish says uncrouch. Ish says jump. Ish says do a little dance. That took both of them a while. Okay. All right. Very well.
I had to think about what I wanted to do as a dance.
I was thinking, did he say do the little dance? Like there was one we knew, and then I realized no the.
Ish says jump. Okay, let me think of some more commands here. Oh look, there's our participants over here. Okay, jump. Ish says jump. Look at the sky. Don't look at the sky. Wait, no, that's confusing, sorry. Ish says look up in the air. Ish says jump. Ish says do a 360 jump. But you got to be faster than that. I know you're in a Britain land, but you know, ping's no excuse. Ish says jump. Ish says crouch. Ish says uncrouch. Crouch. Ish says crouch. Ish says uncrouch. Ish says jump. Ish says jump again. Ish says jump in the air. Ish says jump. Well.
What? Well.
Hey, no, don't.
Well.
Spoon, any final words?
I didn't even realize when you looked at me. I was like, what?
Oh my god.
Well.
Spoon, what do you have to
Typical.
say to the people?
Going to a thumb.
I cannot believe this. This is actually
How
ridiculous.
fitting is this?
You
Mr.
cannot.
Ish?
This cannot, guys. This is not.
It's repeat rule again.
This is a live
Does this
stream.
mean I'm not on the repeat rule?
Yeah, you get off the repeat rule. That's your prize.
Yes.
That is actually ridiculous. I cannot believe this. Well, Saps, congratulations. You have, in many ways, probably in both ways, won season 2.5. You have won the Rich and Poor
Event
video.
winner. Event winner, Sabarata.
Unfreaking believable. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here today. This wraps up our interview of the 1,000 Players Rich and Poor Civilization event. Thank you very much for attending. Everybody in the audience! I'm thinking about going around and massacring everyone, but I feel like that would be unfitting.
What the heck?
God, thank you everyone for attending. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching. And this stream will be public after this, so feel free to watch if you missed some of it. Thank you again, everyone. Without further ado, thank you again for watching. Thank you, our cast. Thank you, everyone, for participating, our audience. And we will see you all next time. Good night.
Stinky.